I'd like to know, even as you give your closing remarks, how has this affected you guys, as DJs, the coronavirus, COVID-19?
Well, as we all know, it's a huge blow to the world. And us guys as entertainers, it's actually a really huge blow because some of us survive on gig to gig.
Yeah.
You get, not everyone, there's some who got that covered, but most of us survive on gig to gig. And it's not just the DJs only, it's the entertainers, the artists, and then the staff that works at the club. I'm talking about the guys who own casuals, the cleaners and all that. These are people who have to come to work and then get paid in the morning.
Yeah.
So with the curfew and everything, which is definitely 100% necessary, I'll say what everyone up in here said all this time, that it's about time the government does something for us. Not only the entertainers, but basically everybody. I should say mostly you start from the guys who earn lowest up to the guys who are at least not so bad. Because if we don't sort out the guys who earn lowest, guys who they have to go out in order to get a meal, then it's going to be chaos in the end of the day. Guys will start robbing shops and everything. We don't want anything like that. So I think it's about time the government comes in handy for us guys. Yeah.
All right. And so I guess that's as far as that's concerned. We do hope that something happens, I guess, in terms of the government doing something, stimulus package of sorts. We hope kitu fanyike. Kush, what are your closing remarks?
So, guys, we are one people, we are one nation. And I hope you guys understand that, recently because of this whole coronavirus thing that is happening, guys are like just everywhere. You're trying to buy everything in the supermarket that even other people are not able to get the same necessities which they need as basic needs. So if you have more, share with your neighbor and don't be malicious to start like hiking prices, just because you want to exploit this current situation. Just love people and just be kind, because you never know. I corona hujui nani ako nayo, hujui kaita kufikia, hujui kaita kupata. You never know where it's gonna land. So you better just be careful and treat people how you want them to treat you. Also guys, the fact that you guys are beating guys who have corona, it's not fair. Yeah. No one chooses to have corona. No one chooses to get the virus. So ni bahati mbaya. So ukisikia mtu ako nayo, jamani, mwelekeze kidogo, ndio hii namba unafai kupiga, enda kwenye hospitali usaidike huko. But don't be that, what else, nini utatumaliza. It's not fair. And actually there are guys who are surviving this. It's unfortunate that we also have like a certain percentage that is not surviving. So guys, let's love one another. Let's just be very careful in everything that we do. If you have it, don't spread it. Do what needs to be done. And God for us all, God is in control all the way, every day. Now, Napenda sana. Guys, thank you for having me on the panel.
All right, thank you very much. That is Kush and Non-CZ.
Yes. What I'd like to say is there's what the government can do for the artist, and also there's what the artists can do for themselves. So I've done a whole video on what you can do during this time where you can't play a gig and you can't do anything. Basically, there's something little that you can do here and there. And I'm very positive the coronavirus pandemic will go behind us very soon, but let's be prepared for the worst. Thank you so much for having me on the panel. I will not be doing this show justice if I don't shout out some people. I don't think even I'll be able to walk out of this place. There are two whole groups, the Scribes 254, there is the Networking Media and Women PR study. This show has been streamed in the UK and the US. Thank you so much, guys. Kina Patience, Kina Biseda, Kina Viola Karuni, everyone who has watched the show. Thank you so much, Kina Brian Coaches, Kina Oliver. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. And thank you for having me on the panel. Thank you so much, Willis and the crew. Yes.
Anytime. Frasha.
So what I'd like to say is that coronavirus has shocked everybody to the core. The rich, the poor, musicians, everybody is in this. And the whole thing is only Kenya can sort itself out. So kama uko na kitu you can share. Let's go back to the love that we used to have. So today there's a quote that I got from one of my pals, and it reads, "What if the universe is trying to get us to slow down, to stop producing, to stay home, to let the earth breathe a little without the extra pollution we cause daily, to take a step back and realize how we impact earth and one another? There are, a virus can come and swipe all of us on the earth, but the earth will always remain. A disease can be spread the same way we can spread love, kindness, and positiveness. Use this time for reflection of your contribution and the life you're living. Slow down and finally hear yourself again. The universe is always speaking to us if you're willing to listen. Thank you.
All right, that's it. That's powerful. I'll also, and these are my closing remarks to all the ladies, stay out of crowded areas, including a Nigerian man's hat. I saw that, I just had to put it there. But on a serious note though, I would like to say this, the coronavirus, it's really, let's take care, let's be careful in whatever it is that we do. Another thing that it has done is it has allowed us to reflect on some of the most important things that we have ignored, you know, I mean from, you know, just generally the ozone layer, for example, until right now, the important thing is family, friends, and those are the important things in this life. However, no problem has an expiry date. We'll beat this, and unfortunately, we are being told to social distance, but if we stick together by doing the right thing, then we'll make it as a country. And another thing, even as you're out there, man, just be true to yourself, be real with yourself. Don't let anybody tell you you can't when you know you can, and don't let anybody kill your dream. Hata kama ni hizi times za corona. Peace up.